Time. Mike, what can we expect today?
Opening arguments getting underway today, 18 months after the arrest of Weinstein. The prosecution trying to lay out a pattern, an MO of Weinstein, not just in the two cases in which criminal charges were brought here and in which Weinstein is going on trial for starting today, but other accusers will take the stands. Their accusations did not result specifically in criminal charges against Weinstein, but the prosecution says they all have similar patterns. It's all about a bigger picture of Weinstein using his power, using his influence as a movie mogul to lure, to try to seduce young women with promises of acting roles, with promises of production roles, luring them in and either demanding sexual favors or, if that didn't happen, forcing himself on them. Meanwhile, the defense saying that all, as you mentioned, all of the acts were consensual. They're actually going to lay out emails. They say dozens and dozens of emails from these accusers in which they either had loving words for Weinstein, according to the defense, or in some cases actually bragged about their sexual encounters with Weinstein. However, the prosecution is going to use the same forensic psychologist that was used in the Bill Cosby retrial, who will lay out a theory that even after a sexual assault, victims could still maintain some sort of contact with their attackers, that they can still maintain some kind of relationship with their attackers. They won't completely close off contact, even as they're dealing with the trauma, even as they're dealing with the aftermath of sexual assault. It is a very controversial method. It's a very controversial theory, but it was employed to success in the Bill Cosby retrial, and the prosecution will use that same exact forensic psychiatrist in this case here.
Mike, there is still some questions about the jury. One juror still in limbo. What's going on there?
Yeah, at the end of jury selection late last week, as we were getting down to the nitty-gritty and filling out the final jury pool, the defense was out of challenges. They had used up all their challenges to try to strike jurors which they felt were not going to be beneficial to their client, Harvey Weinstein. The prosecution selected one final juror who, unbeknownst to just about everybody, wrote a book. And what was the book about? It was about young women that were preyed upon by older men. When the defense found out about it, they threw a fit. They said it's automatically reason for appeal. It could be reason for a mistrial. And they urged the judge to strike that juror, even though they were out of challenges. The judge demurred at the time, but left the door open to maybe doing it before the trial starts. There are 3 alternates in line. If that juror gets tossed, that leaves just 2 alternates for a trial that is expected to last possibly a month or more.